What is up, YouTube? It is Commander Nerd, and I am back this week with a new video. This video is going to be something different that I've been planning for a while. I planned to do like them individually, but I said screw it. I'm going to do all of them in one video. So this video is going to be me showing off my championship belt collection, my wrestling championship belts. So I'm going to start with my WWE ones and move to the other promotions that I have and stuff like that. So I'll pause the video and I will get the first belt that we'll take a look at. Alright, I have my first championship belt we're going to look at, and it's going to be my WWE Cruiserweight Championship belt. Now, this is the first one that I bought myself. I had the kids' versions like years and years ago, but this one is one that I bought specifically, brand new. It had been a while since I had bought a belt, so I've always liked the Cruiserweight Championship belts, especially from WCW. I might have mentioned it before, but I was a WCW kid growing up, and the Cruiserweight Championship just holds a special place in my heart. They were some of the best matches in WCW, and I just like the silver on this version. I know there's an NXT version, but I'm probably not going to get that. I just like the original version better. And honestly, the purple is a nice touch for the belt. And in closer look, yeah, I'm overall very happy with this belt. It's still one that I take to live events with me. Yeah, just very happy with this one. I would give this a solid 8 out of 10. There's some stuff about it that's like, some of the snaps don't fully close very well and stuff like that, but overall, I love this belt, and I love wearing it to live events and showing it off and whatnot. So I will pause the video and I will show the next belt. Alright, the next belt that I'm going to be showing off, again, staying with WWE for right now, is the WWE NXT Heavyweight Championship belt. This is easily one of my favorite new championship belts within WWE. I really like the look of it. I didn't like the giant one that they had when NXT first started, but this version has like that classic big gold look to it, and I just really like how it is with the axe and everything. I didn't mention with the Cruiserweight Championship, you can get the side plates removed and replaced with like wrestlers like plates and stuff like that, so like Undertakers and whatnot. But yeah, love the NXT Championship. Easily one of my favorites. I have not brought this to a live event because NXT doesn't really come around my area. So the first time that NXT does come, the next time NXT does come, and I'm able to go, this is coming with me to an NXT takeover. So this one is easily a 10 out of 10. I just love this championship. I love the design of it, and I really hope they don't change it with the new version of NXT. So I will pause and I'll show the last belt in my WWE collection, and it's easily one of my favorites growing up. Alright, so this one holds a special place in my heart because it's one that I grew up watching back in the old WWF days. Stone Cold and The Rock fighting over it. It is the Attitude Era Championship belt. This is the most beautiful belt that I have ever seen. Just everything about it just screams world champion. And it was a toss-up between this and the Winged Eagle. This one just won it by a little bit. I love this one just so much more. Just the globe and everything and the eagle on the front. And yeah, this one and the big gold are two championships that I have on my list that I need to have. I have this. I have not gotten the big gold yet, but at some point I do plan on getting it, and I will do an unboxing video when I get it. This one, it's a no-brainer. It's 10 out of 10. This championship was held by so many legends like Undertaker, Kane, Triple H. Shawn Michaels did not hold this one. He held the previous one. Stone Cold, The Rock. Just everything about this championship is perfect. And yeah, I don't even really know what else to really say about this championship other than if you get the chance to get this, get it. Because this championship goes fast and it's hard for them to restock it. I was so happy to see that they restocked this, and I don't regret it one bit. So I will pause, and I will start with my other promotion championship. Alright, so the first one that I'm going to be showing off is the first one that I bought that wasn't specifically WWE. And this championship has such a long history with previous champions like AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, Kenny Omega. This championship is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so happy that I got it. It is the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. This is the older version. I know they unveiled a newer one that Willow Spray had, and I forget who has it now, but I will preference this is not the actual replica that New Japan put out. This is a bootleg. Overall, I am extremely happy with this. It is gorgeous, and the cool thing is, I don't know if you can make it out, but it has the previous champions on the side plates, which I think is a really cool touch. But yeah, this was the first one that I got that wasn't WWE, and honestly, it was a knock out of the park. I don't recommend getting bootlegs. A lot of the ones that I am going to be showing are bootlegs, and I lucked out on getting some fantastic bootlegs. So I will pause and I will show the next belt. Alright, the next one that I have, which honestly works out with this shirt that I'm wearing, it is the AEW World Championship belt. Now, again, I did not pay $800 for the replica that they put out. But overall, for this bootleg, it's pretty legit. Extremely happy with it. I have yet to go to an AEW event with this. Next one I'm able to go to, this is coming with me, or the next belt that I show off. AEW has made me fall back in love with wrestling. I will always love WWE, any professional wrestling, but AEW just has me feel like how I did when I was younger watching wrestling. And this championship is absolutely gorgeous, and I like the New Japan look to it, and give a closer look at it. But again, I will preference, don't go with bootlegs all the time because they can be hit or miss. Again, I've lucked out, and basically all of my bootlegs have been knocked out of the park. So I will pause and I will bring in the next one. Oh, I haven't given a rating for this. This one is probably a 7 out of 10. There's just some stuff about the way the leather is and stuff that I don't exactly like, but overall I'm very happy with this belt. Now, this one is easily my favorite in my collection, and probably one of the best looking belts in the collection. It is the AEW TNT Championship belt. Now, I bought this and the World Championship at the same time from the same seller. This one is a 10 out of 10 for me. Yeah, there's some differences with the actual version on TV and this, whereas like the side plates are smaller than they are on TV. But overall, this is my favorite version of the TNT Championship, the one that Brody Lee had, Cody Rhodes had, and Darby Allin won from Cody Rhodes before it turned to the black version. This is 10 out of 10 for me. When AEW does come back to my area, if I had to choose between the world title and this one to bring, I'm more than likely bringing this one. I'll give a closer look to it. It's just awesome. But yeah, the AEW TNT Championship, definitely one of my favorite championship belts now, and I like what they're doing with it on AEW. And I will pause, and I will grab the next one. So the next one was... So one of my kid version belts that I had was the WWE United States Championship belt. And I needed a new one. Because I gave the kid versions away to some friends and stuff like that. And I needed a new United States Championship belt. It was a toss-up between this one and the NWA United States Championship. This one just won by a little bit, and it was solely because of Jon Moxley having this on AEW. It is the IWGP United States Championship. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is easily my favorite design for the United States Championship, besides probably WCW's. I know this isn't to scale to how it is with New Japan, but it looks and does the part for me. Again, these are bootlegs, so I will take what I can get with these. And honestly, I'm very happy with this, and no complaints whatsoever. And honestly, it's a beautiful United States Championship. I would give this probably a 10 out of 10. I love the World Championship for the IWGP World Championship, but there's just something about the United States that I just love a little bit more. Alright, the next one that I'm going to be showing off is one that I actually showed off before during an unboxing. It is the Ring of Honor World Championship belt. This belt I am still blown away by. I can't believe that this is a bootleg. And just, it's such a gorgeous belt. Now, I hadn't stayed up to date with Ring of Honor, and I didn't know that this wasn't the current World Championship anymore. But overall, I love this design for the belt. And honestly, it has that classic, like, Attitude Era championship belt look to it. And it's fantastic. I like the screws in the side there. But yeah, this is another 10 out of 10. Again, it's a bootleg. I know I keep saying it. I don't always go with bootlegs, but I've lucked out. This was actually a gift from my friend Mike. So again, Mike, thank you for this. You fucking rock. And yeah, let's get to the last belt in the collection. All right, and as you can see, the last one is the TNA Heavyweight Championship belt. This is a belt that, again, I wasn't exactly growing up watching TNA, but there was some fantastic moments with TNA. And actually, I saw TNA live twice. Once that was in a town close by, and actually I was at a taping for a TNA Impact in 2011, which it was a fantastic taping. But yeah, the TNA Heavyweight Championship, I am so glad I got it when I did, because they eventually retired this version of the belt, and it's just a really good looking belt. Yeah, I like the big gold look to it, like kind of like the NXT, but this one, I don't know, it's just something about the colors and everything about it that just I really like. But yeah, this is another 10 out of 10. This was actually the same seller as the one for Ring of Honor. So I will pause, and then we'll close out the video. Alright, I just wanted to come here and just talk a little bit. Last night, WWE Hall of Famer and legend, and WCW legend, passed away last night. Scott Hall, unfortunately. I'm happy that the last 10, 11 years of his life, I'm pretty sure it's at least 11 years, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, were his better days. He had a lot of substance issues, and with the help of DDP, he was able to conquer his demons and stuff, and I haven't felt this level of sadness for a passing of a wrestler since probably Roddy Piper and Brody Lee passed away. Brody Lee hit me hard. Piper hit me hard because of growing up watching him. It's the same thing with Scott Hall. I grew up watching WCW, seeing him and Kevin Nash invade and stuff like that. And with Brody Lee, it was just a shock. But I just want to say that Scott Hall, thank you for everything you've done, giving me entertainment all those years. I hope you found peace, and you'll never be forgotten. Unfortunately, it is time to say goodbye to the bad guy, but he will live on forever. As he said, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Love you, Scott.